The New England Patriots just got majorly disrespected. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron on the daily Patriots content. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss out. All you got to do is simple. Subscribe, easy. Notification bell, even easier. And the easiest, hit the like button. Takes you 2 seconds. I appreciate it. As well, hoodie giveaway. Don't miss out. Description below. Figure out what you need to do. Now, Patriots fans, we know last year was a very rough year in general for the Patriots. We were all there. We watched every game. Now, we know defensively, I was preaching at the beginning of last year, this might be this team's saving grace. And at times, at games, it was. Clearly, they were in the game, specifically during the beginning of the season. Offensively, we just weren't there. It fell apart. Injuries happened in multiple areas of the defense as well. We talk about illegal matters with Peppers, all this stuff. It was not ideal for the Patriots. And so I understand at the end of the year, most of the metrics they were ranked in when it came to passing defense, rush defense, or running defense, total defense. They ranged anywhere from the low to high 20s. Made sense. No surprise. And so now, moving forward into this year, though, and this is where the Patriots, I guarantee you, are going to fuel the fire, is defensively. Not only one, I put one up there, but there's multiple outlets that have, going into the 2025-2026 season, the Patriots defense ranked in the high 20s, if not low 30s, specifically here, Pro Football Metrics has them ranked 30th. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 30th out of 32 teams. Now, I will concede last year, yes, they were 31st in pressure in the pressure rate. Totally get that. Understand. Christian Barmore, that was a huge struggle right there. And as well, you look at kind of the gotcha and the other defenders, especially Keon White, Matthew Judon. Peace out. He left. Keon White really, in all reality, was one guy where it's like, okay, he has a lot of potential. The other guys, eh. And Keon White showed flashes. But when it came down to it, you lost when you lost Matthew Judon and Barmore. It was a huge shock to that defense in that line. Also, lowest sack rate at 5%. The average in the NFL is 6.9. So we know there was issues last year. But that was last year. We are moving into this year. This year, alone, you look at all the free agent pickups, all the essential level ups at a lot of different positions, especially as Mike Vrabel said, building from the trenches out. Guys, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir. I'm hoping I'm preaching to the choir. And if you disagree with me, comment below. Or if you agree with me, comment below. But again, 30th is disrespectful. And I know this team's keeping receipts. Terrell Williams, Mike Vrabel, they know this team is better. But that's beside the point. Defensive line. Milton Williams, a high sought-after free agent brought in to help. Christian Barmore should be there, will be healthy come week 1, and hopefully he can stay healthy. Keon White, Harold Landry III brought in. That defensive line has the potential to be just ball-busting. Is that the word you want to use, Aaron? Sure, we're going with it. Came to my head. Absolutely destroying teams. All right. Robert Spillane coming in, a captain from Las Vegas, coming in, helping to lead that team, being the captain at linebacker as well. Hopefully Duggar and Peppers, they can stay on the field. And then you have a second team All-Pro in Gonzo. And then you have Carlton Davis, the third, who hopefully can play the whole season, which he's never been able to do, whether that was for the Lions or the Buccaneers or whoever. But Carlton Davis, huge upgrade there as well. Don't get me wrong, love Jay Jones, but he's gone. Carlton Davis, great upgrade. All those moves and all that potential, and then but before that, signing a coach in Mike Vrabel that is a defensive-minded coach, bringing in a great defensive coordinator in Terrell Williams, and the audacity to put them at 30th, that's rough. That is rough. Comment below if you agree, if you disagree. I think that is only fueling the fire for this Patriots organization. They are here to prove people wrong. If you said offensively, I still would even disagree with that if you had them ranked 30th. I would wholeheartedly disagree. I think there's offenses that will be worse for sure than the Patriots. Again, they didn't get all the upgrades, I think, to their liking offensively, obviously they missed out on some tackles, some wide receivers that they wanted. You know, they were going after Chris Godwin, all these different things. But I would still even argue that being ranked like that. But defense? Disrespectful. Disrespectful. So again, comment below. Tell me what you think. I think the Patriots they are going to surprise a lot of people this year, and I'm excited for them to do so. But comment below. Tell me what you think. Is this ridiculous? Am I being ridiculous, or are they being ridiculous? What do you think? Comment below right now. Everyone's like, Aaron, calm down. Get off the soapbox. I will. All right. So Javon Baker, we're going to be talking more and more about these players that are on that cut line. And I know there's a contingency of people that are saying, listen, you got to give Baker a chance. And there's other people that are like, well, trade him, see what you can get, or drop him. There's other people that have more potential than him. Again, when he was at UCF, he dominated in that Gus Malzahn offense, dominated. And he has potential, but now here's the deal. This wide receiver room is getting crowded. So what are you going to do? Now, the reason I bring him up, he posted on Instagram that this bleep, I'm not going to say the word, is getting personal. This bleep personal. Fill in the blank, whatever you might be thinking. Oh, never mind. Not going to say it. Not going to say it. But anyways, so he hopefully is saying stuff like this, trying to bring out his full potential. Which again, if you go look at his highlights in college, he has a ton of potential. He can play football. Is he going to be able to do it for the New England Patriots? I hope so. But again, I wish it would have been last year and not him trying to turn it on this year. Again, you can blame the coaching staff and all those different things last year, but last year was a great opportunity for him that was squandered. So now moving to this season, you have new faces in the wide receiver room. What are you going to do now? Again, I hope it pans out for him, but the more and more you see it, you realize I don't think so. And you look at a bunch of different 53-man rosters that are being put out there, and a lot of them don't have him in it. Again, Chisholm coming in, impressing a lot of people, turning a lot of heads. Stephon Diggs is in there now. Mac Hollins is in there now. Kyle Williams turning heads as well from Washington State. One of my personal favorites that I'm excited to watch this year. Again, the room's getting more crowded, and guys, we can't keep everyone. So again, I love his fire in his belly. I love that he has this motivation, but the question is he going to be able to do it in training camp and prove people wrong? Because again, I think a lot of people have already written him off. Again, I hope the best for him, but as new people come in, it's a business. It's a business, and are they going to be willing to see if he can do anything for him? So this wide receiver competition is going to be fun in training camp. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch, guys. So again, tell me what you think. Javon Baker, he on the team, he not on the team. What do you think about the comments of the defense being ranked as bad as it is going into the season? Again, I think it's absurd. Comment below. Would love to hear from you guys. Again, thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. Don't forget the giveaway. We'll talk later. Peace.